What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. Today we are jumping into the spring hot season for Series 48. We're going to be taking on this week's Forzathon challenges, the best or nothing, collecting 160 Forza points and 5 points towards our festival playlist. We'll also be jumping into this week's Forzathon shop, checking out what's available. We'll be heading on over to the backstage shop and the backstage vote, and we'll also be checking out this week's festival players rewards and restrictions. So if you happen to be new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing, smash the like button, share the video with a friend. Without further ado, let's jump into this week's Forzathon challenges. Let's waste no time then, let's jump straight into the weekly Forzathon challenges, the best or nothing. Kicking things off with chapter 1, what evolution is evolving. Own and drive the 1990 Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 16 Evolution. A homologation special first revealed at the Geneva Motor Show in March 1990, and following on from the equally iconic Evolution 1. And here is the vehicle we're going to be using for this week's Forzathon challenges, the absolute icon that is the Mercedes-Benz 190e Evolution. 150,000 credits from the auto show for this car. That is super cheap. The tune that I'm using today is up for download. If you wish to use it, just search my gamertag Skippy4631 or use the share code. As always, they will be down in the description and in the comments below. Let's do it then. A bit of own and drive. Hop into free roam from any festival site or player house. Drive a couple of seconds down the road. What evolution is evolving? Complete. While we're here, hop on over to Horizon Backstage. Starting off with the backstage shop, let's see what made it in from last week's vote. The Cadillac CTS-V Sport Wagon and the Koenigsegg Agera. Now let's check out the backstage vote. We have the two Jets Z from Hot Wheels and the Maserati 8CTF up against the Rip Rod from Hot Wheels and the Porsche 356 SL. Let me know in the comments, are you voting team left or are you on team right? So with chapter 1 complete, let's move on to chapter 2, Speed with Style. The 1990 Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 16 Evolution 2 took all the looks of the original Evolution 1 and turned them up to 11. With a more aggressive fiberglass body kit and an enormous rear basket handle spoiler, go and see if it drives as good as it looks by earning 3 stars at Speed Zones. Good old Speed Zones then. You can pick your favourite. Any speed zone will do. I'm heading to the top left-hand corner of the map and I'm going to use La Silica. 3-star objective, 125 miles per hour. Here we go then. 3 stars from Speed Zones, completely ignoring Horizon Arcade. Now we don't have to get the 3-star objective. It is just 3 stars in total. So if you get 1 star or 2 star, you just got to hit the speed zone again to claim the other couple of stars that you might need to get the 3-star completion. I hope that makes sense. But 125 for that 3-star. I don't think we're going to get it on this run. My entry was a little bit sloppy as we come through, just missing at 124.35. So I'm going to have to hit that again, as that is just 2 stars. Coming back through the camera this time at 125.28. That is the other stars we need to get this chapter complete. Gotta wait for the notification. Speed with Style complete. So with chapter 2 complete, it is on to chapter 3, DTM Racer. Again, improving on the Evolution 1, the 1990 Mercedes-Benz 190 Evolution 2 came equipped with an upgraded 2.5 litre naturally aspirated inline 4 featuring AMG Power Pack. Taking the power output up to 235 horsepower, go and take it around your favourite track and win a road circuit race to really test out this DTM Racer. A road circuit race then, so sprint races are out, it needs to be a circuit race, and they are the light blue icons on the map. I'm going to keep it close to home and I'm going to use the Horizon Mexico circuit. Now as always, I got you guys covered with a cheeky blueprint called Forzathon Chapter 3, or you can just search my gamertag Skippy4631 or use the share code 383288739. That will also be down in description and in the comments below. Now, as we do need to win this race, I'm going to do my normal trick of bringing that driver type difficulty down to Tourist. There's no reason to make it any harder than it needs to be. I'm not going to lie, this should be an absolute piece of cake. With it being on Taurus, we should absolutely fly off into the lead, which we do now. This race is locked to the 190E Evolution 2. It's also locked to 1 lap in length, so keep it on the track between the checkpoints and get to that finish line in first place. And as we round the final corner, the final checkpoint, onto the final straight, as across the line, first place. And as we head back to free roam, DTM Racer complete. With a win under your belt, let's go take a photo of your 1990 Mercedes-Benz 190E Evolution 2 at the Horizon Cars and Coffee Shop, located at the western end of the highway. Hopefully you can fit that spoiler in the picture. Super easy chapter. First thing you've got to do is make your way over to Horizon Cars and Coffee, which is located on this roundabout here at the western end of the highway. Now, I'm sure everyone knows this location by now, but let's get the 190E up into the location. Horizon Cars and Coffee on my right. Up on the D-pad or whatever button you have photo mode assigned to, make sure you have the 190E and the coffee shop in frame and hit either promo quick shot or take photo. I prefer promo quick shot. Once you've done that, you can then head back to free roam, which will complete chapter 4 and will also complete this week's Forzathon challenges, the best or nothing, grabbing yourselves 160 Forzathon points and 5 points towards our festival playlist. Now it's that time in the video where we jump on over to the Forzathon shop and check out this week's goodies. Now, in terms of car value, this week is a pretty good week in the Forzathon shop. In terms of rarity, not so much. The California T250 is an 18 million credit car, just 800 Forzathon points. So to me, that's pretty much a bargain. The Zero Uno also up in the multiple millions, 2 to 3 million. I can't remember quite where it is, but 600 Forzathon points. Again, an absolute bargain. Vanity items, 1 backstage pass in exchange for 1,000 Forzathon points. Donut Media Purple Relaxed Tee and the Donut Media Yellow Jumper, 75 Forzathon points for each of these. And as always, any spare Forzathon points knocking around, grab yourselves a normal wheel spin for 60 Forzathon points or a super duper wheel spin for 150 Forzathon points. Let's jump back to the playlist and check out this week's rewards and restrictions. For the spring hot season end, we've got 75 points up for grabs in total. A hard to find car for the 20-point completion, the Volkswagen Thing 73, probably one of the coolest cars to be added to Horizon 5. And then we have the normal, or the standard now, 40-point completion, 1 Horizon Backstage Pass. Now with a quick skim through the festival players, nothing super exciting on the reward front, but the car restrictions for the online trial, Toyota and Lexus A800, 2 event labs this week, Super will spin up for grabs, and a Ford Mustang 71 up for grabs. There are your restrictions. 3 PR stunts, giving out 3 Super Bowl spins upon completion, and the IH Scout A800, or 800A, sorry, C600 is your restriction for the 3 PR stunts. There's 2 seasonal championships. There are your restrictions and your rewards, the Volkswagen Type 2 and the IH Scout 800A. Useless Horizon Tour Cup Championships on the playlist, just 8 points up for grabs, no actual real reward. Treasure Hunt makes a return in the zone, 300 Forzathon points up for grabs. Photo Challenge, French Press, Spake Crew Socks up for grabs. No change on the monthly rivals, just the final week this week to put in your quick lap times. And then we finish things up with the DLCs, Rally Adventure and Hot Wheels. Different restrictions on the PR stunts, Subaru WRX-04 for Rally Adventure and the Drive Any 2019 Porsche 911 S1 for the Hot Wheels. And then obviously your rewards are Super Wheel Spins, and then finishing things up with the seasonal championships on both DLCs. Pick up some 4x4s for Rally Adventure and Super GT S1900 for the Hot Wheels. And then your rewards on those two, the Porsche 911 and the Subaru WRX-04. So nothing super rare on the rewards for the festival players. Make sure you are putting in the time and effort to get that 20 and 40 point reward. Definitely check out the Forzathon shop if you don't have that California T in your collection. 800 Forzathon points is an absolute steal. As always though, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. Smash the like button, share the video with a friend, stay safe, and have an awesome day.